it's me, Jenna from the White Witch Parlor, and today I wanted to focus on working with the power of the sun. A lot of times we focus so much energy on working with the phases of the moon, but we forget to balance that energy with the masculine side and work with the energies of the sun. Yes, magic can be done anywhere, anytime, or any place because it all is about your intentions and where your heart and mind lie. Now, if you really want to make your magic powerful and add that extra oomph, you can incorporate the seasons, the days of the weeks, and actually the time of day that you're performing or casting your spells. Blending your energy with the earthly energies around you will help you amplify all the spells and magic that you cast out into the universe. Because we currently are going through a seasonal shift, and I noticed that the days are growing shorter because currently we are falling into the winter solstice, I wanted to focus a little bit on sunset magic as well as sunrise magic, because when you work with the sun at the different times of the days, it symbolizes different powers and energies that you can bring to your own spell casting. Golden hour, or also known as a magic hour, is either the first light of the sunrise or the last light of the sunset. The illumination that the sun offers at this time brings a powerful energy because it is either the first light or the last light that you can get or receive. When the sun is setting, it means that we are falling into darkness and that things are coming to a close or an end. When the sun is rising, it means new things are coming to fruition. It's a new beginning and a new dawn. So the golden hour marks the beginning or the end of something, and any way you look at it, it's a beautiful view. Beauty is all within the eye of the beholder, and if you can learn to embrace life and death, the sunset and sunrise will always be something special for you. Because with the sunrise, there's something new on the horizon, and with the sunset, there are memories that are now part of your life path. The sunset does remind us that the sun will rise again, but for now it's time to take rest, recharge our batteries, and dig within ourselves so that we can reflect upon not only our day but our life and everything that we have achieved so far. This is our quiet time to reflect on how we can better our lives. The sunrise empowers our spirit, and it gives us that extra energy we need to embark on new journeys. It brings fulfillment to our body, mind, and spirit, and subconsciously, because we know the dark will come eventually, it teaches us to embrace every moment. To work with the power of the golden hour, you will find yourself with that extra burst of energy to manifest all your desires and really put forth that energy into all your spell crafting and magic. This extra energy will greatly amplify any of your spells. So if you're trying to banish anything from your life, the sunset is the best time to cast that spell, because this is a time where we simply let things go. Things are coming to a close and you're shedding everything you no longer need in that particular moment in your life. So spells of banishment, undoing blockages in your life, or just simple protection to keep away any evil or harmful energy, sunset is your golden hour to make that happen. Let the things that no longer serve you finally drift away. And as you do drift into the darkness, you can also embark on those divinational practices of tarot readings, pendulum work, or just simply meditating and embracing that darker side of not only you, but all the energies around you so that you can better understand them and empower your own magic. In the darkness, the veil is thin between the spirit world and ours, so this is a great time for you to reach out and contact those spirits, ancestors, and loved ones that you've been trying to make connections with. Now, if you wanted to cast magic that had to do with creative exploration or spiritual awakenings and bringing illumination and love and energy into your life, then work with the power of the sunrise. The sunrise brings positive energy and new beginnings. There's so much beautiful symbolism when we look at the sun, because it brings life, illumination. When it's at its peak, it was honored as a god, and it still is. It is the reason that we are warm inside. It brings us happiness and joy, and it gives us plenty of vitamins. So the opposite can be said for when the sun is setting or gone for the night, because this is a time of darkness, cold, sorrow, death, and this is a balance of day and night. So remember those key words with the sunrise and the sunset when you're looking to cast spells with certain intentions. Some individuals like to practice magic workings during particular hours in the day. So for noon or 3 p.m., they each have their own meaning and symbolic purposes. So certain people like nuns, monks, and Buddhists like to wake at 4 a.m. and start their meditations or practices or prayers for the day, because this is at the time when they say the veil is at its thinnest between the worlds, and this is when our human mind and our conscious mind is not very aware, so we can drift in and out of the veil, and we can receive information from the divine at this time because our ego, our shield is down, and we're open to receive all information. So if you ever want to try this, try waking up at 4 a.m., light a candle, start meditating, start doing some kind of practice, whether it's spiritual or religious, and you will notice that you have a keen connection to the spirit world, and it's as if all this wealth of information is just flooding into your mind, heart, and soul. This is a great time because we haven't lived out our mundane life yet in the day, so we don't have emotions and negative thoughts clouding our judgments. This is when great things can come to fruition, and learning to let go and open yourself to something greater can really advance themselves. This is a great time when big changes can be in the midst because you've opened yourself up to a whole lot more spiritual growth than ever before. Some people also like to perform different magic spells with different days of the weeks. Like Monday, for example, is also known as Moon Day, and the moon is a great time to work with healing ourselves, digging deeper within our shadow self, and working with our subconscious mind. This is a time that generally we like to set our intentions or open ourselves up to full healing. This is how we let go and learn to go with the flow. The cycles of the moon, yes, are very important and impact us greatly, but working with the sun brings that great masculine energy and gives you that extra burst when you find that you're not quite getting the manifestations or your spells aren't coming to fruition, because this extra energy empowers the spirit and pushes that energy out of your hands and out of your spirit and into the spells and manifestations and intentions that you're putting forth into the universe. So if you don't believe me, just try it. Try working with the sun, try working with the sunrise, try working with the sunset, or even working with it at high noon when it's in a good balance. I do have some quick little easy tips for you guys to start incorporating the sun energy into your magical practices and daily life, because this practice will also make you just simply aware of the sun and what it's doing to you on an emotional and physical level. So tip number 1 would be to create a sun altar somewhere in your house where you get the most ample light from the sun and the warmth and the glow. Create a small altar or a big one and incorporate the colors of yellows, golds, and oranges, and maybe a little red. Incorporate symbols of the sun and things that you connect with on an illumination level. You can sun charge some crystals like citrine, golden calcite, amber, or carnelian, or clear quartz if that's all you have. Charge them with the sun's energy, carry them in a little yellow or orange sachet, and take them with you everywhere you go, and you will notice you will have more life, more energy, more spunk, and more happiness throughout your daily life. If you're good in the kitchen, tip number 3 would be to bake something with lemon, some lemon pie, some lemon bars, some lemon drops if you're good at making candies. You can treat yourself to these little goodies or share them with loved ones as well to share a little bit of sunshine with them. You can make sun tea using the warmth and illumination of the sun in a window or outside out of black tea and adding some zest of orange peel and lemon. And you will notice this little burst that it gives you every time you drink a sip. Another tip is to go outside and pick some fresh flowers at high noon, or some vegetables or fruits if you have a garden. Pick them when the sun is at its peak and the fruits and vegetables are at their warmest point. Take them inside and embrace them. Use the flowers you pick to decorate your home, put them in a window, or eat some of the fruit as part of your lunch. And you will notice that you're eating some of that sun's energy and you'll feel so much brighter and happier inside. And lastly, sunbathe or meditate in the full glow of the sun. Go to the hottest, warmest, brightest spot that you can find and get in some extra dose of vitamin D while you meditate or just simply take a nap. So I hope this knowledge and magical tips will help to inspire you to really harvest that sun's energy, because it's really powerful, and I think a lot of witches tend to forget to use the sun. It's bringing us so much light, warmth, and illumination, and we get so caught up with the beauty and the magnificence of the moon that we forget about the sun and we forget about our gratitude to the sun. So I do hope that you incorporate some of the sun's magic into your everyday spell casting, whether it's sunrise, high noon, or sunset. Pull in that sun's energy and vibrate at your highest level always. I love you all so much. I hope you like this video. You can always subscribe, share with your friends, and have a beautiful and blessed week. Bye.